Hey everybody, welcome to Swamp Donkey Gardens, where we do a whole lot of gardening, a little DIY, and some repurposing, and we have a whole lot of fun. Well, today I just wanted to talk about what we have going on, a little bit of updates, you know, here and there. It's been a couple days since I did a video. We do got some freezing weather coming up here in the next couple days. I don't know if I said it. It's May 7th, and it's about 10:30 or so. Like I said, I wanted to talk about that, the freeze coming up, what I'm going to do with it. We do have an unknown pest, an unknown pest in my red beets, and they're just waiting for them to come up, and as soon as they get them, but I don't know. We'll get to that. I want to talk about some hardening off. I think I'm on, I don't know what day I think I'm on day 4. I'm pretty sure I got some that stay out for an hour. I got secession. So, but most of the ones that our tomato plants and our pepper plants, they're all on day 4, except the ones that are planted later. They're on, I think, day 2. A couple of them I don't even take out yet. I guess I give a potato update, and so and at the end of the video, I got a good bargain for everybody, a good deal for everybody that's a member of the Swamp Donkey Gardens. But yeah, we'll get to all that, and we'll head out to the garden here and we'll get going. All right, everybody, we're back. Yeah, we're down in the poly tunnel. Sorry, I was just looking around. There's a bee flying around in here. I don't know where the heck he's at. So, but yeah, I wanted to show you our peas that we planted the other day. I don't know, you probably can't see it real well. It's real fine chicken wire, but we got it ran all the way from the board here all the way up to here. You can't really see it because I don't know, you just can't see it. Get in there. But yeah, they're going. I got some of them are training up there. They're already hooking on. So, but that's our peas there. And we got other random. I think it's from last year. I think they're tomatoes. We got here, there. A whole cluster of something there. This is a random pepper I found on a flat the other day. It kind of looks like I don't know what's wrong with it. It kind of looks like a basil, but it's not. It's a pepper. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but I feel bad digging up all these little. I just might let them grow. I mean, I think they're San Margeros, but they're here. They're all over there. So, but we got our cabbage is going pretty good. You got, I don't know, there's probably 15 of them in there. A little tomato plants that we planted just to kind of experiment there going. Kind of curious to see what they are. There's another flat of basil. Peppers that don't need to go outside. I just planted these the other day. They're thunderbolts. They were looking pretty droopy, but they popped back up as soon as I upplanted them. Some more sweet peppers. Oh no, these are green peppers, sweet green peppers. This is our cantaloupe. They're doing pretty well. I got another flat of cantaloupes going up there, and like when I went down here, I wanted to show you. I know it just looks like a plastic sheet back here, but I made this. It's my planting table. Let's go up on top. Sorry about the mess, but it was all open, and I have a shelving down below. But I just enclosed it in plastic, and I made it my little grow room for down here. And I just sealed it off, and oops, I don't have lights on. Like Christmas lights. No, but it's just kind of a makeshift. I've been going back and forth and keeping everything, but I got all these. This is most of my squash, melons, and zucchinis, cucumbers. I got whole list of stuff here. I got black beauty, summer squash, golden zucchinis, and all these are planted in 12s. Butter stick, and that's a summer squash. That's a yellow. That's a hybrid. I got 2 kinds of cucumbers, burpees and bush champions, or burpless beauties. Sorry. We got watermelon, crimson sweets. We got it's like a cantaloupe. That's a Crenshaw melon. And then we have, you know what, I do have the cantaloupe that's planted over there, but I wanted to do another round of cantaloupe. I have a spot outside for cantaloupe. And that's the first time I've ever grown cantaloupe, so we're gonna give her a go. We're gonna see if we can get some melons. Oregano, rosemary, and spearmint, I got all them planted. I just did them in like some hanging baskets, or not. I did some spearmint and hanging baskets. These 2, rosemary. Yeah, they're rosemary, and this one's spearmint. And I heard spearmint's pretty hard to grow. These little fellas back here, these are red cherries. I think I upplanted them a little too early, but they popped back up yesterday. They were not good. They were all laying down. I thought I killed them, but that just shows you how resilient. Like I said, they were flat on the dirt, and I had bottom watered them, or I bottom watered them, and it wasn't sucking up quick enough, so I did a little bit of top water, and I made a mud puddle up there, which was my mistake. But they all come up. I think these ones over here are a little bit, I don't know where they might be outside. Oh no, they were over there on the stool. But yeah, back to this. Well, yeah, it's my little seed starting room down here. It keeps nice, and them lights keep a good temperature in there as long as I keep her closed and keep I gotta keep this open because Mudbud's, he'll just come running right through it. He'll run right through that zipper. He ain't accessible to me. But yeah, like I said, all the melons and stuff on there. So we got, you know, I don't know, 12, probably about 100 different kind of plants in there. So we'll close that up here. I'll put you back down here for a sec. And that just seals in there. I take these bricks, turn you down a little bit. You know, bricks laying there. And I had this thing so I could just get this long pull up top on that, and then I put my bricks in there. And that don't blow around at all. And I double up around the side. Oh, I guess you can't see that part. But yeah, that's my new little grow room. So let's go outside. I'm going to apologize for the wind. It got a little crappie out, a little gray. Yeah, everything's turning all gray. It's supposed to get cold. We'll keep that down. But these, yeah, see, some of our stuff is getting a little sun touched, like our basil. We're getting a little touch of the sun, but it'll be all right. But everything else is out here, and I think I put them out about 9, something like that. I wanted to wait till the temperature came up, but they're all doing good. But like I said, that's how I harden up on. It's almost 11 now, so 9, 10, 11. So about another half hour, 45 minutes. I'll take all these back in the polytunnel, and then tonight at later on tonight, I am going to an auction later on, so probably around, I'd say about 4 o'clock, I'm going to start taking everything up in the house for the next. Boy, I can just smell that basil. That smells so good. I think that's my favorite herb for sure, is basil. And we got another big old basil growing there, and then most of our tomatoes are all over here, and our tomatoes are doing real well. Yeah, see, some of them are getting a little touchy of the sun. Oh, you know what I mean? They might they'll green right up. So, but they're doing well. I mean, they got, that's dang near the size of one of the little popsicle sticks. This one here, they're all doing real well. They're all doing real well. So let's walk over here. Oh, that's might as well. We're over here. We'll check out our taters. So, and all our taters they're doing great. Everything, all of our potatoes have came up. These came up first. These are red. These are mixed. This is a mix, as you can see. Obviously there was a purple one planted in the middle. This is a red potato. I believe that's also a red. The little one down there is a red potato. I got another little guy over here, but they're all coming up. You got a bunch of these little stupid weeds. I don't know what I think it came from our hay. So, but I did make a mistake with the hay. You can mulch hay in, but there is grass seed in it. So no matter what kind of hay you get, there's still a little bit of grass seed in there. So, but I think that's what all the little jiggers are there. But these are our Yukon Golds. Matter of fact, I think one of the ones that are coming up over there. So these are late bloomers. So we'll get some tonight. We'll get some. Yeah, we'll get onto that in a minute. And that's our red ones, which they're all doing real well. And then these are our purples, which the other day I think I showed you. I think there was only one or two. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 taters coming up in our buckets. So them are doing real well. So like I said, I'll wait for them, which I guess these ones would probably be the first ones to be hilled. I'll wait till they get up to, you know, like I said, about 3 or 4 inches out of the ground, and then I'll cover them up to the line. There's a line here. I don't know if you can see it, but anyhow, but there's a line there. I'll hill them, and then I'll get real good fertilized, you know, mulched soil. So, but yeah, that's our taters. Our taters are doing real well. That one's in the ground. I don't know if they're going to come up or not. I'm kind of curious to see if they do come up. And that's a thing here you got to deal with. Traffic. But yeah, I think that's just, there ain't really anything coming up yet, other than Mr. Bud's, which I don't know where the heck he's at. So there ain't much update on the peas. They're all doing pretty. They're coming up. Our onions, carrots. I built I had a bunch of old glass laying around, so I just I think I might build maybe a little hot box there, just for something to do, because I have extra windows. I've had all these windows laying around for years, and I could never figure out anything to do with them. The other day I was like, yeah, what the heck? I'll put them right on there. Here we go. Makeshift hot box. And I guess we'll get to the problem. Let's see if we can't see. You got red beets coming up. There's a bunch of them right here. Here. And we have a bunch of them coming up. Here's a nice one. That's damaged. 8. I don't know. Something's eating them. I don't know what it is. I think it's slugs, because I have a war with slugs every year. Me and slugs, we don't get along, not at all. So, but I'll get some iron phosphate pellets, I believe it is. That usually helps my war on slugs. But I use them very sparingly, because I don't like I'm afraid that it hurts the birds. I don't think it does. Not with these ones. They're pretty eco-friendly. But I know that some of the Sluggo pellets that you can get like at big box stores and stuff like that, there, you really got to watch with them, because you don't want to mess up your birds. A little offside. Yeah, you don't want to mess up on your birds, you know. So, but I did have a hay pile, which was in this, where you can see it's fresh here. I don't know, maybe mice that could another be. I don't want to blame everything on the slugs. Can't point fingers at something you don't know yet. So, but it could be mice. But this bed is under watch, under a watchful eye. So, well, yeah, that's our beets. Hopefully we can get them. We got to get some radishes in here. So if them don't do pretty good, we'll kind of take a wash on them and go with radishes. I know radishes do well here, but our spinach is doing real well. We got all our garlic's doing well. And I guess we'll talk a little about onions here today too. And I'm just learning, so you know, like I said before, I am no by any means. Look at this, America. No, I am no by any means I'm just a gardener learning along with you. Though, but my onions, they look real well, right? Let's set you down here. Yeah, they look real well. But I did something they called, see, like this flopped over leaf. If you have onions, you don't want them leaves flopped over like that. That's just, they're too heavy, and that's kind of like a pruning your onion. You can take those leaves off, and you don't have to throw the leaves away at all. Like here's another one. Here's another one. There's a bunch of them. I just started doing that this morning. But yeah, I have a whole pack of them. I don't know, 2 handfuls up there, and I'll take them and I will either freeze them, throw them in a Ziploc bag, and maybe put a little bit of water in there with them, or wrap them up in a paper towel and just freeze them. Or I'll chop them, and then, you know, chives, you can use them fresh, you can dry them, you can throw them in a dehydrator. You can do it that way, make an onion powder. I mean, don't throw these away. They are good mulch, or good, you know, for your compost pile, but I don't throw them away. I like to eat them. But the process here, look at dandelions. The process here that you see here is called spooning, and you take the dirt, not little ones like that, but I mean, even these ones are a little bit too little. I guess you can't really see in there, but yeah, we'll keep you there. But you can see these ones here. You want to dig that dirt around down the stem till you find their bulb, and right here is you can't see it real well. Where's one that has a good bulb? Let's take you up there. Yeah, this red one. Yeah, this guy. See how I'm down to it's starting to bulb right there. So it's getting airflow through everything, but you want to go and you can use the dirt. I mean, I got a whole pile. This whole pile right here is some hay, but underneath that hay right there, there's a whole. That's all useful dirt. You know what I mean? You can use that someplace else, but you don't want your onions to. You know, that opens up the lane. So, oops, look at this guy. I don't like you, sir. Yeah, get out of the garden. But I mean, it's my own fault with slugs. I mean, I have a moist area. You know, and I do have boards laying around, and that's the way I come down in the morning, and I'll lay a bunch of boards down, you know, by where I'm at, and when you can go flip it over, and usually there's a bunch of slugs, and I just smush them or whatever. But that don't always work. You know what I mean? You get some of them, but you don't get them all. So, but I do have slug problems here. Like I said, iron phosphate pellets or iron sulfate pellet. I don't remember the exact name. But back to the onions, yeah, but it opens up and it gives air to that bulb, and it tells the onion to start bulbing bigger. That's how you would get a bigger bulb on your onion. You can't do that. And I've learned a lot from onions. I mean, if you want to grow onions, like bunching onions, you're never going to get, or, you know, from an onion set, you're never going to get, because I guess first off, an onion set is a second-year onion. It thinks it's in its second year. They take the onions and they take the sets and they cold, I don't know, they do something, they chill them out. Yeah, they chill them out. Just chill out, onions. But no, they chill them, and then when you get them in the bag, I mean, they come up for, you know, for green onions, yeah, that's fine. But to grow big bulb onions, you have to start from either starts or seed. That's just the way it is. That's how you grow big onions. But yeah, then, like I said, you just dig around there. But that's called spooning. You know, you just dig around each onion till you get down to the, you know, you don't want to go too far. I mean, you want to give them a little bit of stability. But they ain't holding on anything but the stem. You know, they're not holding anything but their stems, so that's what supports them. Their roots are holding them in the ground, and right after the bulb is their roots. So and they don't go very deep. So, but that's just spooning your onions. Spooning. So yeah, let's go back over here, and I guess I'll get on to showing you how I would. Let's open the greenhouse up and grab a couple pots. Let's flip my sheet over here, make sure I went over everything. Freeze. Oh yeah, we'll take a couple of these out for right now. And there's several ways you can do it. I cut these sheets of plastic. Going all the way around. And then I'll drape them. I got a tarp, or this blue tarp over here is for those ones, and then I got two pieces for these ones, and then I'll lay them buckets over there on top, and then some of them poles I got laying right there, they'll go over on the three, but they'll keep all the plastic down and sealed up, and so nothing freezes. But none of these guys they'll all be up in the house. I don't take no chances with those. I got too much work into those. So, but yeah, there's our other tarp. Like I said, I'm not going to pull it over right now, but definitely tonight, tomorrow night, I'm definitely going to need it to make amends for I'm just going to let that sit right there. To make amends for the freeze. So we are in zone 5, and I talking to a couple different older farmers and this and that, and they usually don't plant till the end of May. So boy, I'm chomping at the bit. I just want to plant. I really do. I want to get some stuff out. I've been planting. I guess I can't say I haven't. Yeah, we went over potatoes. We got our unknown pests. Like I said, I think I got her down to either a mouse or something like that, a mole. Better not be a mole. I'll have to use our juicy fruit technique. But yeah, I think it's either slugs or a mole, or a mouse or something. But I did take that bedding out of there, so there's no home for them there anymore, and we'll take that down in a mulch pile and mulch that in. Yeah, we're on, like I said, on most of our first start plants. We're on day 4 of hardening off, so they're doing real well. Like I said, I got some different ones here and there that go in, in and out, and they're only out there for about 2 hours. So, but like I said, some of them are ready to be come in, and right after the video here, I'll do that. And we got our fans in the greenhouse to keep our air flowing. They're working real well. Here's our heater. That works real well, I tell you. Just for a little dinky heater, that's all I need right there. That perfection heater, that works. That keeps this thing nice and warm. On those, like the past 2 nights, it's gotten down to, and I know it's only 40, low 40s, But like I said, I don't want to take no chance, and I got all this here, you know what I mean? I got all these plants. I want to take care of them. But our lettuce is doing real well. That's almost ready for second succession of planting. So in between these rows, I will do a second round of lettuce. So we can stack that. You know, we'll get that stack full, and then we'll start getting rid of some things. So, but yeah, I think I went over. Whoop, I wasn't even looking at the camera. I'm all clapping and yay. So, but like I said, I went over some things. What I thought was what needed to go on over, and you know, I guess how I'm taking care of things here, and they're doing real well. Like I said, I've had some problems. I've dropped a couple things, lost some plants, smashed some. Over here, I was trying to fix a window the other day and took out two nice big tomato plants, cut them right in half by accident. Oops. So yeah, but I mean, everything's there. We're going. We're just waiting. We're chomping at the bit to I guess another funny story. Let me take a elk life of what has been going on. I was up cleaning the garage out the other day, getting ready for some things. And behind the behind the work cabinet or the workbench, I found some tomato seeds, and I haven't opened these ones yet, but I don't think there's any in there. There might be a couple in there, but I did find some corn, and I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, I'll plant that. You know, it was only $1.88, but that was back in 2015. See that? So these are from 2015, but we're gonna plant them. We're gonna here. Let's check them out. Where's my scissors? I think they should be good. They're sealed. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They look fine. But there's 100 seeds in there. We'll test them out. I thought about taking some of them. Actually, I thought about taking most of them and put them in a seed cell, just to see if they're. Thought about putting them in a 72, a double one of these. And that would be called the 72. Well, yeah, I thought about just to see if they go. I don't know if they're gonna go. Well, let's cut into our tomatoes. Yeah, sell by 111.15. So what? They're almost 7 years old. There's a couple in there, I think. They're nice packets. They're nice sealed packets. Well, you don't see the plastic ones like this. That's not paper. That's like a plastic. I don't think there's any in there. I know I heard some in there. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a couple in there. Which I don't think we're gonna plant them. We'll just kind of keep them for. So, but all right, back to what we had going on. Yeah, we got everything covered. So, but I just wanted to say, I do have all these plants here, and I do have a lot of places for them. But I have an overabundance of tomato and peppers. So if anybody in the group would like to message me or get a hold of me, we can talk about getting you some plants. I mean, it'd be very minimal fee. That's all you gotta do. Just get a hold of me, private message me under Jamie Newbert Facebook. You can get a hold of me through Swamp Donkey, my Swamp Donkey garden page. But yeah, so it's time. So, I mean, some of them are ready to go. It's not time to plant here. So I mean, anybody in the in the area, get a hold of me. I got extra plants, so you can just take them and put them on your windowsill for the next week or so, 2 weeks, and we should be good with the frost, and they should be ready to be planted outside. At least tomatoes and peppers, anyhow. So, but I wouldn't risk it with cucumbers yet, not quite yet. So, but I do have them for I do have some of them. I have melons. I mean, you've seen what I have. So, but I figured I'd throw the first chance of if anybody's looking for tomatoes, peppers, just get a hold of me. So with that said, that's about all we have today. So I hope you enjoy. Like I said, don't forget the likes, the big thumbs up, comment, you know what I mean? Like I said, get a hold of me if you need peppers and tomatoes, or you know, any of that other stuff that I have. I'm willing to trade. I'm willing to, like I said, get a hold of me and we can talk. So so with that said, that's about it for today. We'll see you in the next video.